You're out on the water, you're having a grand old time, you're catching a bunch of fish, you're enjoying the vibes, and overall you just enjoy being in the great outdoors. And it always happens at least once or twice to every fisherman. You're out on the water and your favorite rod busts and breaks. And not only any rod, this is my Phenix Mirage 7'7" ultralight rod. And unfortunately this rod was out of commission for me. So I wanted to share my experience with the Phenix warranty and how quick of a turnaround it was to get this rod back in my arsenal. Welcome back to the channel for another exciting episode of All In Fishing. On today's episode, I just wanted to share my experience with the Phenix warranty. It was unfortunate that this rod broke on me while we were out fishing on the water, and I'm sure it happens to every fisherman at least once or twice. They're out on the water and just like that the rod just breaks. However it breaks on a fish, you step on it, you smack it on the tree, whatever. Fishing rods break, it's just a part of fishing and it happens to everyone. But wanted to share my experience with getting the new rod, but I just want to do a little quick recap. We were actually fishing in the Eastern Sierra. We were finishing, actually done for the day at Grant Lake, and I was packing up, getting my stuff together, and about to load up the truck so we could get on out of there. And here in the clip, if you watch the video, you can see that there's a bunch of rocks and stuff. And quite possibly the worst way to end a fishing trip. Phenix Mirage one piece is down and out. Damn. And unfortunately, I just took a misstep and I just went tumbling down. And fortunately, the rod is what broke my fall. But unfortunately, it snapped. It is what it is. It sucked because it was at the end of the day. So I don't know what's worse. Finishing the day, breaking your rod, in the middle of a fishing session, breaking your rod, or at the start of a fishing trip, breaking your rod. Let me know what you guys think. I would say probably at the start of your fishing trip, breaking your rod would probably be the worst, but I don't know. I think at the end it's pretty rough too, because it's like you're done fishing, you're packing, and you're like, okay, you can plan the next trip, but now you got a broken rod that you gotta replace. So it didn't really cross my mind to use Phenix's warranty program. I was already thinking in my head, hey, I gotta spend $200+ to get my rod replaced, get it back in my tackle box, because I love this rod. It's a great mini jig rod, so I definitely wanted it back, but the warranty definitely slipped my mind. So I put a little clip on Instagram, and sure enough, there was a couple people that left a comment, hey, check out Phenix's warranty program. I believe it's $70 around there, and you can get yourself a brand new Phenix Mirage. So that's a win for me. $200+ or $70 to get it replaced. Sure, it is a little bit of shipping time and a little turnaround time, but it's definitely worth the wait. So this whole fiasco with the Mirage happened around in August. So I wasn't too pressed about trying to get this rod replaced. I definitely want it back in my tackle, but at that moment I wasn't too stressed about getting it replaced. So I waited about a month. So it was about the first week of September. So I figured at that moment, hey, let's get this rod replaced. SoCal trout fishing is right around the corner, and so is Utah fishing. It's definitely starting to pick up. And at this moment, both of them are just starting to kick off. So it's a good time to get that rod replaced a couple weeks ago. So I just wanted to share my experience with that. So let me go through my notes really quick. So getting your rod replaced is pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Just gonna go to Phenix's website, go to the little customer service help box over here, and you're just gonna call the number right over here so you could talk to a representative over there, and they can help you with the early process of getting this paperwork moving. So all they're gonna do is you're gonna provide an email address to them, and they're gonna send 2 forms to you, and I'll show that right over here. Going off the first paper that they provide you, it's going to show you the tier system to replacing these rods. There's 5 different tier categories that they provide you with. Tier 1 being the most inexpensive of the rods, and Tier 5 being the most expensive. The Mirage lands in Tier 2, and in that category, it's going to be $70 to replace this rod. So on the second form, this is where you're going to put all your general information, your name, your shipping address, your phone number, your email, where they're shipping to, you know, all that good stuff. And you're going to handwrite it. You're going to print this out and you're going to send it off to them. So if you have horrible penmanship like I do, this is the one time where you want to make sure that everything is on point and correct so they can ship it to the correct address, so your expensive rod doesn't land somewhere else. So make sure that shipping address is correct. And then they also ask for the model number, so you're just gonna put the model number in that box as well. And then they also ask if you wanna upgrade the rod. I guess you have the chance to upgrade the rod if you so wish to. Going off what they say off the paperwork, it just says you have to pay the warranty fee and then the MSRP difference to upgrade that rod. I didn't upgrade the rod, so I can't really dive too much into that, but that's just what the paperwork says. If you wanna upgrade it, that's up to you. I love the Mirage, so I'm gonna stick with it. So once you've done all that, you provided all your information. Now this is a part where you have to cut the model number off. So you're gonna snip this part of the rod. This is why this rod looks like this. You're gonna send the model number, the length, the action, all that, all the information that would be right here on this rod is what you're gonna send out. So you're gonna destroy this and you're gonna send it out. And I'll show the clip of me going through that real quick. All right, so you have to cut the rod piece, so it has the rod model number over here, which rod it is. Cut it down so it has the information, basically destroying the rod, and then the warranty information, where you're sending it to, stuff like that. So I'm gonna send it out, see how long it takes for Phenix to hopefully send me a new rod pretty quick. So once you sent that out, you sent the information, you're gonna send the paperwork with them, with your information along with the piece of the rod as well. You're gonna send that out to them, and they say the process of that takes about anywhere from 5 days to about a week, so they could process the information, and they say they will provide a call back to you as quick as they obtain that information. So I ended up getting a call about a week later, and I unfortunately missed that call because I was out fishing, and in the spot that I was fishing I had no service. So I unfortunately missed that call, so I had to give them a call back later in the week. So that was a Friday, and their business hours was unfortunately closed for the day, so I had to wait till Monday to give them a call back. But I called them that following Monday and was able to talk to somebody, and then the person that originally contacted me Friday gave me a call back later in the day on that Monday, so they can obtain the information, make sure all the information was correct, and so they can send that rod back to me. So they just take the payment plan, or not payment plan, the payment over the phone using your credit card, debit card, whatever. And they say that's the best way, so not using a check, not using money orders, nothing like that. They say the best method is using a credit card. It streamlines everything. So we went ahead and used that method, provided the information. So once I supplied my payment, I received confirmation that they did in fact charge me. They charged me the $70 to get the rod replaced and the $20 to get it shipped. So they received that information, and they would provide me a tracking number later when they officially send my rod my way. So I got the confirmation a couple days later. I got it on the 18th. So I got it on the 18th. So from there, it was just a waiting game, seeing when the rod will officially be on my doorstep. And sure enough, about 2 weeks later, on the 29th, sorry, so a little under 2 weeks, the rod was officially on my doorstep. So in the entire process, it took about a little over 3 weeks. So from September 5th, when I officially sent the rod out, to September 29th, when I officially got my rod back. Granted, I missed that one phone call, so I could have gotten the rod a little bit quicker if I was just able to pick up that call. But in totality, it was about 3 weeks for them to send that rod out. So with the entire process from September 5th, for me sending the rod out, to September 29th, from when I officially got the rod back, in totality, took about a little over 3 weeks. Not too bad to get a brand new rod back into your tackle arsenal. And in actuality, I probably could have gotten a little bit quicker if I just didn't miss that one call. Darn fishing, darn no cell service. But I could have got the rod a little bit earlier by a couple days if I really wanted to. But yeah, pretty streamlined, pretty easy. I just wanted to make this video so other anglers who unfortunately have to go through this have to file a warranty claim so they can get a brand new rod. I'm sure it happens to everybody, but yeah, I just wanted to make this video so I could share my personal experience getting my Mirage back and dealing with Phenix's warranty claims. But I want to say thank you, Phenix. The entire process was pretty easy, pretty streamlined, and killer warranty program. It happens on the water rods break, so it's great when a fishing company has a great warranty program so they can replace these badass rods and get them back to you so we could do more time on the water and do fishing with some great quality rods. But just wanted to share my experience with you guys. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, please leave a like, comment down in the comment sections down below if you had to deal with Phenix's warranty or you just found the information useful down below. So thank you, anglers. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I just said it, like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next adventure. Later, anglers, we are out.